We are at Meteksan Defense booth in Dimdex, Doha, and with Mr. Burak Akbaş. So we would like to hear from you. What do you present in your booth today?
Okay, thank you very much. As you mentioned, we are in the Dimdex exhibition and we are presenting our latest naval solutions here in our booth. So first of all, we have here our radar system for UAVs or manned air platforms, which is called Milsar. As you know, Milsar was very successful during the operations with the Turkish Navy for these floating mines. After the successful operations, we signed a contract for the integration of Milsar to the platforms, and also the Milsar is exported. So here we have in the Dimdex exhibition, we had a good chance to discuss with the UAV manufacturers and also with the end user for the usage of this kind of synthetic aperture radar for the air platforms.
So SAR comes from synthetic aperture radar.
Definitely, definitely. Here we have a big mock-up of a ship here. As you know, as Meteksan, we have several sensors on board. One of them is our famous sonar system, which is currently operational with the Turkish Navy's Milgem Ada class corvettes over the 10 years. So after the Yakamos hull-mounted anti-submarine warfare sonar, we also designed and developed a new sonar system which is called Yakamos RT. So the Yakamos RT is a retractable sonar system, smaller size, very suitable for patrol boats, unmanned surface vessels, or shallow water operations for big size or small size midget submarine detection. So here on this mock-up we have our sonar systems. We have laser electronic warfare system which is called Nazar. Okay. It's also very high technology, unique product, as you know very well, against the electro-optic and IR guided missiles. And again we have our unmanned surface vessels, ULAC, on board. So
maybe could you tell us a little bit about Nazar, because it is a very new technology, and we have expectations on future Turkish air defense destroyer. Yes,
definitely. So in the first phase of the Nazar, we completed the system on a shelter, a land-based version, for the protection of the naval bases. Okay, so Nazar is against, as I mentioned, against electro-optic and IR-guided missiles. So it sends a laser signal on the correct frequency to the eye of the missile and creates an effect which we call laser dazzling. So it dazzles the missile, and the missile cannot see the target.
Blinds.
Yes, and missile cannot see, and it loses its target and drops somewhere else. Okay, its range is much more higher than the standard other weapon systems. Okay, it's a laser technology, so just you need the power, that's all. And so it's a very unique high technology product of Turkish defense industry. So we completed the first phase. In the second phase, we are, as you mentioned, we are expecting to integrate Nazar to the future Turkish platforms. So we are just working on it right now.
Right, thank you. And now the underwater escape training simulator.
So Meteksan is a worldwide known company for the naval training simulators. For example, currently 5 countries using our damage control simulator successfully. So we are #1 in all over the world for the damage control simulator market. We have firefighting training simulator, and lastly, as you can see here, we have an helicopter underwater escape training simulator that we made for Turkish Navy. So this, the survival trainings for the helicopter accidents while it's flying on the sea is very important in all over the world. So the pilots and the crew should take this training. So that's why we made a very, very good facility for the Turkish Navy, where realistic environment with the helicopter mock-up with a very large size of pool, and lightning effects, smoke, waves, etc.
To simulate all the conditions.
Definitely, to simulate all the conditions. So this is one of the other products that we have in our Dimdex booth.
Right.
Okay, so when we come to this side, we have our famous kapan counter-drone system. As you know very well, this small drones, they became a very important threat. Okay, we saw it during the recent wars, recent terrorist attacks, in everywhere, in all over the world. It's a big threat. So that's why we need systems to detect these small drones, to track them and to neutralize them. Okay, our product kapan is a complete solution against drone threats.
Right.
It can detect very small drones up to 4 or 5 kilometers. It can track them and then it can jam these drones up to 6 kilometers. Okay. Currently, our system is operational in some areas, and we exported our counter-drone system to an Asian country as well.
Okay, you cannot mention the name
yeah.
and the area where it is used in Turkey.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we understand that it has soft killing mechanism. You
Correct.
don't have the hard one.
No, we don't, but currently we are discussing with some hard kill product manufacturers to integrate our command and control software. So the command and control software of this system is developed by our own engineers. It's an open architecture system. So it's possible for us to integrate different sensors or weapon systems to our command and control system. So we have some negotiations and discussions with some hard kill manufacturers to integrate their system to our kapan counter drone solution, and also the radar of this counter drone system, which is called Retinar 4AD. It's a very unique, very successful drone detection radar. And one of the companies which is developing a hard kill solution against drone threats is also using our drone detection radar for detecting the location coordinate information of the drone.
Right. And we are coming now to the EASA multi-mission radar Retinar.
Definitely, this is the new radar of our Retinar family. We have, different versions like Retinar PTR, Retinar Opus, Retinar 4AD, different radar systems, and this is the latest one, Retinar EASA. So it's not a turning radar; it's a single panel radar system which can detect drones, human, vehicle at the same time.
Right.
Okay, it's important. It has a large beam width, approximately 90 degrees to 90 degrees. Okay, you need to put 4 radars to have a 360-degree coverage. But it's a very good solution, not only for human or vehicle detection, but also drone detection. And it cannot detect only small drones. It can detect larger size UAVs as well, which is very important. Okay.
Yes. So we see the Retinar EASA multi-mission radar on your Felix, I suppose, because it has 4 radars on the vehicle. Yes.
Yeah. So as I said, Meteksan is working on counter-drone systems. Most of the counter-drone systems in the market are working while they are fixed. For example, on a building, on a tower, on a vehicle, but they cannot work while the vehicle is moving. Okay.
Right.
So we have some requirements from some of our customers that they want a system to protect their VIP or convoy while they are moving. Okay, so it's an important requirement against drone threats. That's why we are working on Felix right now, which has Retinar EASA drone radar system, multi-mission radar system on top, which can work while the vehicle is moving for drone detection. And also we integrate our new electronic attack system to the same vehicle and integrated with our radar system. So not only detect, but also neutralize the drones with our electronic attack product.
So as it is installed by you, all of them developed by Meteksan, there is no interference between the electronic jamming system and the EASA radar.
Correct. Of course, they are all designed accordingly that they can work together. Okay, and also we have the command and control system inside the vehicle.
So it's a complete solution, for the convoy protection,
Yes.
VIP protection.
Complete on-the-move counter-UAS solution, definitely.
And we see the Yakamos RT at the very end, I suppose.
Yeah, we have the Yakamos RT. As I said, Meteksan is one of the activity areas is sonar systems. So, for example, this region, they have shallow waters, okay, but also they have some submarine threats. I'm talking about standard large submarines, but also small submarines as well. So our customers, the naval forces, they required a smaller size, retractable sonar system for their small ships like patrol boats, okay. And also on the other hand, we are working on unmanned surface vessels, which is called ULAK. So, and Meteksan and RS will together is planning to make the anti-submarine warfare version of ULAK unmanned surface vessel. So that's why we developed a new sonar by using all the technology that we have from the Yakamos 2020 hull-mounted sonar system. So the dry end part is totally same, just we changed the wet end part. So it's not a complete new product. But it's a
version of
yes, it's a version of which is using its proven algorithms, proven dry end, proven wet end transducers, etc. But it's just a new packaging, a new design in the wet end part. So I believe it can be a good solution for the anti-submarine warfare operations of the naval forces in the shallow waters.
Normally, sonars are seen in water all the time, but this one will not be.
No.
It will be dipped in water when it will be operational against anti-submarine warfare.
Definitely, it's correct.
Yes. So, could you say a little bit about your expectations from all your exhibits here, the products that you exhibit here at the Dimdex? Is there any promising meeting so far?
Yeah, definitely. So Dimdex is a good exhibition for us as it's concentrated on naval forces. So we have lots of Navy chiefs from different countries in the Gulf region, from Africa, from Asian countries. And Meteksan is, we have products for the Air Force, for the Army, but Navy is one of our main customers, okay? So we have lots of products for the naval forces. So here we had a good chance to meet with the naval forces, not only from Qatar, but from other countries as well. We have some ongoing discussions right now, and hopefully we will see new contracts in the near future with some countries. On the other hand, we also delivered a simulator for the Qatar Emiri Naval Forces. Is successfully operational right now. So we would like to continue our existence in the Qatar as well.
Mr. Akbaş, thank you very much for answering our questions.
Thank you, Mr. Özgür.